All right, sorry for holding you all up.
Prime Minister James Marape arriving back with his entourage and with a bold statement of relooking the public service system in place and remodelling it with how the New Zealand public service works.
There is no waste in the system, there is no corruption in the system, and they deliver to expectations. And Governor Jufa, as chairman of our Parliamentary Committee on Public Sector Reform, was with me in every conversation and made contacts, and we will have greater dialogue in ensuring that the system of public service they have in New Zealand is the type of system we'd like to build our public service. At the moment, our public service has been functioning, but there's a lot of room for improvement, and we believe the New Zealand model in public service structure and system is the public service standard that we'd like to subscribe to.
Prime Minister James Marape saying the model of how New Zealand's economy is based on agriculture, fisheries and tourism is the way his government wants to go.
The view our government holds that we feel our strength lies in agriculture, fisheries and sustainable forestry and tourism. And so our visit to New Zealand is just not to pass time, but more to touch base with them and consolidate our own bilaterals with them, and also for us, not only at government to government level, but more importantly at our bureaucratic level and our business engagements to grow up and consolidate.
Marape visiting apple orchards in New Zealand where PNG workers currently work under the Seasonal Workers Program. Back here in Port Moresby, the Labour Department has been the main problem of why the Labour Mobility Scheme for seasonal workers has seen only a few numbers of Papua New Guineans accessing it.
Our Education Department, Labour Department, and tidy the process. What has told them from recruiting more Papua New Guineans, they were telling us, is some sort of rigidness in our Labour Department. So, but you know, $17 an hour, these people are earning 8,000 kina in a month.
The Prime Minister admitting that and stating that work is being done to relook what is going wrong in the Labour Department.
When I come back from Solomon Islands next week, I'm going to call our Labour Department, tidy this, clean up, link NID. That's why we want Papua New Guineans who are not employed, you around doing nothing, especially those who come out of grade 12. I'll be getting Defence Force to try to identify where they are. We'll participate in the Census 2020, identify all our Papua New Guineans and work systematically towards having some sort of government support program or linking them all to SMEs.
Other agendas from the New Zealand trip included the APEC commitment of the rural electrification program signed between New Zealand, USA, Australia and PNG.
Minister for Planning made a point that you tell us exactly where your investment area is. And Minister for Planning is also sending out notice to the 4 nations who've signaled to help. And we want them to tell us exactly where they will be investing. But government has indicated to them the Connect PNG program. We want the major carrier lines to be connecting all parts of our country within the next 5 years, and that's something that is part of our program. So,
also discussed was the Bougainville referendum and the consultation process going forward in seeing the full peace agreement process taking place.
If I was a little bit tricky on the part of the rest of PNG, we had intelligence on us beforehand that majority would vote for independence. We would not have allowed the voting to take place. But we were sincere. It's part of the peace process. The voting process must continue. They voted. We've had them. And Parliament will deal with them at an appropriate timing. And that appropriate timing will be defined by meeting between us and them. And the first meeting is coming up on the 6th of March next month. We will go to Arawa and we will meet the normal JSB, the Joint Supervisory Body meeting will continue.
The Prime Minister is expected to leave for Solomon Islands on Thursday this week for his first state visit. Adelaide Siraks Kari, National, MTV News.